Really wanted to do something special. You're about to see truly some of the most beautiful designs we've ever done, because we have now teamed up with truly one of the top designers in all of America. David Monn has teamed up with Winter Lane to bring you truly ways to elevate your entertaining to a whole different level. And this is a gentleman, when I say he's going to elevate your entertaining, he has elevated entertaining in every place, from the New York Public Library to the White House to Plaza Hotel, you name it, he's been there, he's done it so beautifully, and now he's bringing us his exclusive designs, because you know what, David? Every day matters. Yeah. Every day of bringing that beautiful elegance into your home, and you've made it so easy for us. We are so delighted to welcome you to HSN. Thank you.
I am so honored, and this has been years in the making, and a real special treat. I've said earlier in the day, I grew up in a small town in Pennsylvania where things were simple but meaningful. And I've had a great journey, and what I care most about is for people to understand and have beauty in their life as a necessity, not a luxury. So we've built this beautiful collection that we're debuting here for holiday, but I'm going to show you how these things become something we should be using and use all the time.
So what we're going to start off with is a set of 2 glass Finials, all right? Those are going to be Christmas and July priced $44.95, 3 flex payments on it. Tell us about these.
So I'll tell you where these began. You know, the Finial, or Aspire, really started around 700 AD. And it showed first in architecture in Asia. And it was the things that was used to go around a pagoda and the staircase. And then over the course of years, it became something that was symbolic to something very ceremonial, something very spiritual. It meant rebirth. And it was this beautiful I don't want to say reincarnation, but this pointing to the heavens. And we've used this in the Victorian area. It became a decorative object that was then brought into the home. And I absolutely love these so much. We've made them, you know, and most times you'll see them done in, they'll be carved out of stone, or they'll be done out of wrought iron. But we've done them in Mercury glass. And Mercury has been such the theme that I wanted to base this collection on, because Mercury is something that you can use all year round. And Mercury glass, which began in the 1800s as a replica for silver. And it doesn't tarnish.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
But what's so beautiful about these, I want to show you, is that they actually turn on.
Look at this.
And they light up inside, yes, and there's 2 different shapes.
Right, and you're getting 2 different designs when you order these today. So 2 different ones that light up. I'm going to tell you the way that the light just comes through that, the elegance, the beauty of it.